your thirst for righteousness. Come on, somebody. Give me a bigger amen to that. You change your thirst for alcohol and drugs and whatever your thirst was, and your new thirst becomes a thirst for righteousness, which Jesus fulfilled. Did you hear me, somebody? So I don't have a thirst for those things anymore. Thanks to Jesus Christ. I'm saying all of that to help you to understand when Jesus said little by little, he knew that this is how this is the fastest way the people could move step by step. And so he moved with them, showing his patience. It reminds me of the song that's new every morning. Is that what? That's our God. That's the God we serve. And that's the God I'm exposing you to today. That on your pilgrimage journey, know that the grace of God is working on you, making the adjustments. It's not hurrying you along. I tell you this, when you come into Canaan, you're welcome. You will have no desire for Egypt anymore when you get to Canaan. Come on, somebody. I want you to notice that you did not hear one person when they got into Canaan talk about Egypt anymore. But while they were marching from Egypt, right on up to the Jordan River, they're always talking about going back to Egypt. That's the kind of thing we want. Today we were talking about, will there be choice or will you, etc. in the Sabbath school lesson. I'm bringing it plain to you now. Once you cross that Jordan River, you ain't care about Egypt. Egypt is out of your loins for good. But until such time, it may take you 40 plus years. But know that your God has not gone on vacation. Your God is still working step by step on what Christian soul is. And to every step you take, it becomes stronger for the kingdom and weaker for the enemy. That's how God grows us. I know we all have this thing, and we wish that it will, in a moment, we just, oh yes, God does have those moments with us, excuse me, every now and again. So you will have your Jericho wall experience. You will have your Jordan experience. Yes, those twinkling of an eye moments will still be there, but that's not the end. They're still all part of the whole issue of God making you into his own image all over again. It is taken far longer than it took to make Adam. Creation took one day, not even a day, some time of the day. But recreation is a lifetime experience, somebody. So have faith, my child. Joy comes in the morning. Yes, weeping may endure, but for the night. So don't be discouraged. Just keep on. He says it little by little. Whatever he needs to get out from you, he's going to get it out. But since he gave you that freedom of choice, he has to work within that freedom. Have you ever stopped Oh, it's time to stop. Let me say this before I stop. Have you ever looked at your watch? You can see the second hand working, right? Yeah, we know that. You can see the second hand working, right? And you can stay there and watch for all your life. You might see the minute hand move, right? But have you ever seen the hour hand move? Have you? But does it move? You can see the result, but you cannot see the action. And that's where salvation comes in. The little by little, you looking at it, you can't see it, how in the world it is going to happen. And like nothing is happening. But God is working. Today you look at it and nothing, you didn't see anything, but you get up tomorrow and you realize something has changed. It's just like the clock hand that you cannot see. So we look now and it's saying 1 o'clock. You can stay there and look for the whole next, for the next 59 minutes. You will not see that hand move. But at 2 o'clock, when you look, you will see the hand at 2 instead of 1. And you've been watching all the time. And it's been moving, but we can't see it. But it is working. Why? Because God is the one doing the work. Sanctification. We can't see it, but it is happening. And knowing that it is happening, you can hasten it by making the adjustment using your freedom of choice that God has given you to get yourself ready to possess where He is dispossessing. Let us be patient with one another. With the Canaanite we see in them. Know that God left the Canaanite there for a reason. But He will eventually get rid of the Canaanite. When He gets rid of the Canaanite, we will hear, "Come, ye blessed of my Father." I said, when Jesus gets rid of the Canaanite, we will hear, "Come, ye blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world." Go ahead, ill-treat the Canaanite. Go ahead, curse the Canaanite. But know that the Canaanite is there to keep you on your toes. And the Canaanite ain't coming out until you are ready to possess Canaan. God keep you until next Sabbath. And I trust that as we all do our faithful duty, continue multiplying, preparing to possess, God is going to bless us with our promised land. Stand and close with me. Come, we that love the Lord.